We want you to get into the world and figure out how you can touch it. More than just one thing. Start getting weird. Flip some switches, pull some levers, see what happens, y'all. Let's figure it out. But one thing is for sure, this room, we don't have to tap dance anymore. You don't have to put on a face. You get to come as you are. And let's make a community that reflects that. And let's make sure not a single generation more has to pretend for any portion of their life.
When you start to say yes to yourself, the right people, resources, opportunities start to show up. Even though when you don't know what the future holds, the best investment you can make is in yourself. And that is my idea worth doing. Thank you.
So today I am standing here on this stage, 1,080 days sober. Y'all, I am living proof that sharing your story, it saves lives, it gives people hope, and it is such a great reminder that we are all destined for such great things. We have to be willing to fight for it and do the hard thing.
We all talk about energy matters and where we go, and I don't want to be interacting with anybody with bad energy. Well, then change it. Change your energy. Be happy, be upbeat. Love yourself. It starts with you. So I'm sure you're guessing the idea worth doing, right? The idea worth doing here is seeing you, which then equals you seeing others.
What if you lead with love? If you lead with love, communication's easy because I understand where you're coming from. You don't despise me. If you tell me, Manny, you kind of out of line with this thing, I'm going to be all ears because I know it's love. If I'm willing to give all my effort and you're willing to give me all your effort and we are intense with that, and I know there's love there, man, that relationship skyrockets.
The best way to build relationship sway with people is connect with their heart, okay? We really try to impress people with our strengths and how we dress and our LinkedIn profile, but we connect in our weaknesses, in our vulnerabilities. That's where you really connect with people. So you want to connect with that guy at the pen who's in a very weak position? That's an incredible person to connect with, because you connect with people in their weaknesses, not in their strengths, not when they're at their best, but when they're at their worst.
You cannot fake authenticity. It is the one thing that is 100% impossible to manufacture. And I'll be super honest with you, it used to frustrate me because for a long time I struggled to wrap my head around it as the new guy. But here we are 4 years later, and I can tell you I truly understand that we've gotten far greater value out of creating things that are truly authentic to ourselves and letting the building of that work up to where we know it can be, than trying to present something in a way that we think will just work.
Part of the design, purpose, and intention of CultureCon Ideas Worth Doing was to plant those seeds, to connect people to ideas, to connect people to what's that thing inside of you, to build a space where we could have common language. Because again, you all showed up here, 600 people showed up in a room out of over 200,000 to say, I want to get better. And you made the commitment, you invested in your energy, you invested in your attention, you invested in this moment, in yourselves. So my goal is that you leave here, even if it was just one notch higher, believing for higher that you can make a difference in the world, starting with your own, one idea worth doing at a time. Thank you.